Guys, Barrett Dahl, you already know we out here. Guys, I just want to make a video here on this topic of if you go to any track meet in the United States and you look at the results for all the sprinting events such as the 100, 200, 400, what kind of names do you see on those results? What are all of the names on there? You see Jamarcus Washington, Jamal Jackson, Latavius, Ladarius, Devontae, Rashad Jackson, Rashad Washington. You see Black American names, correct? Right? Then when you go to the distance results, the mile, the 2 mile, the 5K, what types of names do you see on those lists? Blake Jones, Levi Haynes, Tommy Porterfield. So, some fucking white boy name, right? It's a bunch of fucking Caucasian names, right? Bunch of fucking cracker ass people, right? So what is the reasoning for that, guys? Well, there's a very, very good scientific explanation for that. The reasoning for that, guys, is because Black Americans, which were basically all of which are the descendants of slaves. Slaves came from Western Africa, primarily Nigeria. The way that Africa works, guys, it slopes from west to east. East to west downwards, with the high country in the east, low country in the west. Well, when you look at the haplotype and the genotype of the tRNA strand of their DNA, not their mRNA, but their tRNA, you will see that the tRNA strand has certain codons on there. And those codons are more signifiers for fast twitch muscle fibers of the people of Western Africa. And over the course of millions and millions and millions of years, natural selection has taken place. And survival of the fittest, or descent with modification with the descent, which is the entire concept of biological evolution, right? Well, that has taken over and shown its course genetically. So because of the high density of fast twitch muscle fibers that existed in Western African ancestry, that trickled down to modern day Black Americans, which are the descendants of slaves of West Africa. If you look at East Africa, Kenya, Ethiopia, Uganda, the high country, and you cut them open with a chainsaw and look at their blood, their DNA, their tRNA strands, you will see that their chromosomes have many more tryptons and codons that are slow twitch muscle fibers, which are more prominent in distance running. So that is the answer for that, guys. The reason why Black Americans are better sprinters, or more prominent towards sprinting, has to do with their genetics and coming from West African ancestors in the low country, which have more fast twitch muscle fibers. Now, once you get to the college level, what do you see in college? who is dominating distance in college? Well, it's a bunch of Kenyan immigrants, right? It's a bunch of recruits that people have gotten from Kenya to come here and run in the United States. And then what do you see in the sprints? Sprints are the same thing. Sprints are Black Americans that have more fast twitch muscle fibers. So anyways, guys, I come from the state of Oklahoma. Two of my universities that I attended were HBCs, or historically black colleges. I'm from a slave state. I myself am of mixed descent. There's nothing you can really tell me about race or interrace relations that I don't already know or haven't already experienced. You know what I'm saying? So the state of Oklahoma is a perfect example of what I'm talking about with track and field and the results, and how the shorter events are dominated by Black Americans and the distance events are usually upper middle class white boys who have had a really easy life. Going back, guys, I can go back to say the over 100 years, all the way to the 1920s, when records first started taking place, all the way to when records first started being in the books, guys. I think in that entire 100-year period in Oklahoma, it's probably been I can list three Black Americans that have even participated in distance running at all, or done any event 800 meters or higher. Those three names are Cornelius Mason, Quindell Miller, and Malik Little. Guys, those three individuals that I just named are very, very rare individuals. Those are Black Americans that chose to step outside of their comfort zone, or of what is normal of being just a 100-meter sprinter, and doing something different. And they had a very rare natural talent for that, those three names that I just listed. Especially Cornelius Mason. Cornelius Mason, guys, if he wanted to be a marathoner, he could be great at that. If he wanted to do the 60-meter dash, he could be great at that. But that's many, many generations ago, guys. On the flip side, in Oklahoma, how many people of Caucasoid or Caucasian descent have we had that have been good sprinters? One. James Warren, right? James Warren is a very, very rare diamond in the rough. He is or at least was a very, very, very sick talent, guys. James Warren, who is white, was definitely one of the best sprinters to ever come out of my state, and he was Caucasian. So, anyways, that's the explanation for that, guys. There is reasoning behind that. There is genetic, scientific reasoning behind that. It's not just cultural. It's not just talent related. It goes back to genetics and phylogenetic trees and long ancestry studies and chronological, biological, biogenetic studies of people's DNA. That is the answer for why Black Americans dominate sprints in the United States. And and white people usually do distance. Thanks for listening to me, guys. That's all for now. You best believe it. Hey, if what I just said, if that offends you, if the truth offends you, go suck on your mama's titties, okay? Go suck on your fucking mama's nipples, okay? And don't watch my material anymore, because, you know, I'm here for the truth, and what I just shared is the truth. Best believe it. It's Barack Rashad. Best believe it.